Hello, what's happening? Matt aka Lethal Frag here. Today we'll be talking Battlefield 3 versus Modern Warfare 3. I know this is a really heated subject for a lot of people. I've been getting a lot of action on my Twitter asking me which I prefer, Battlefield 3 or Modern Warfare 3. And to be honest, I don't know yet, because I haven't played Modern Warfare 3 yet. But I think I know what to expect from Modern Warfare, where I didn't know what to expect from Battlefield. So I'm really wondering what everybody thinks, what the bottom line is. What is Battlefield 3 going to do to the sales of Modern Warfare 3, if anything? You know, obviously there's a large contingency of people that play Battlefield, love the Battlefield series, and are never going to get away from it. But there's also a lot of new Call of Duty players that have picked up this game and are really enjoying it, me being one of them. I can definitely see myself popping this in instead of Modern Warfare 3 when the time comes. Obviously, I have video content to produce. I know the kind of videos I want to make for Modern Warfare 3, and the theater mode enables me to do that. And I've already had these plans set out for months and months, and I'm looking forward to playing that game and diving into the content and getting ready to produce some video for Modern Warfare. But at the end of the day, which game am I going to be playing more? Yeah, I honestly think it might be Battlefield 3, and I'm curious what other people are thinking, other Call of Duty players, if they've been swayed by Battlefield 3 at all. And I try not to make game comparisons, just for the simple reason these are completely different games. Battlefield does not play like Call of Duty. In fact, if you try to play a Call of Duty style in Battlefield, you get completely owned. There's no doubt about it. You can't just go rushing all the way through the map, snapping to shoot people all the time. It takes a lot of teamwork and strategy, and a lot of times you have to camp it out, to give your teammates a place to spawn on you. There's just a lot of technical differences between Modern Warfare and Battlefield, and I think the biggest one that I've seen, as I just touched on, is the spawns. The spawns work so much different in Battlefield than they do Modern Warfare, and it's kind of refreshing, to be honest. I like the way the spawns work in Battlefield most times. It does have a few flaws, like if the teammate sneaks up behind you, the other team sneaks up behind you, and then the entire squad spawns behind you, it really screws you over. But at the same time, you can do that to the other team as well, and there's a lot of communication that's needed in Battlefield, whereas Modern Warfare, you can kind of go rogue. I mean, I played a lot of solo Call of Duty, especially in my earlier days, and did just fine without having, teammates to communicate to. Obviously, in any game, team play is a very important aspect to it, but it's a lot less necessary in Call of Duty games than it is Battlefield. Another thing I want to touch on, I know a lot of people are upset with the Call of Duty franchise because they didn't update the engine. And I'm one of those people. I know it's going to be a good game, but I already know what the game's going to look and feel like before I've even played it. I mean, it's going to be a shiny version of Modern Warfare 2. I know what that engine feels like. I've played more Modern Warfare 2 than I have any first-person shooter game. I put more time in that game, so I already know what it's going to feel like. And while that's, kind of comforting that I know what it's going to feel like, I know I'm going to be able to do well right away, at the same time, I was really looking forward to a change. And not having destructible environments is not always the greatest. I mean, in Battlefield, you can literally blow through any wall, any building, you can crumble stuff, you can do whatever you want, which I find to be really cool. It really changes the replay value of the maps, being able to destruct your environment and kind of force the action the way you want to. If people are camping in a building, you just take out the building. Whereas Modern Warfare, you got to go rush that building and clear it of campers, 2 or 3 times during a match. So as far as gameplay differences, they're completely different games. I'm not even going to begin to say that one's going to be better than the other, but it comes down to personal preference, and I want to know from you guys what your personal preference is going to be. When the game comes out and beforehand, what do you think your preference is going to be, having played a little bit of Battlefield now? I certainly can see myself playing this game quite a bit, putting in a lot of time. But, we're just going to have to wait and see. I have to produce that video content for Modern Warfare 3, and I want to, because I know what I have to offer to Call of Duty players. And, the value of the content I have is going to be pretty immense. I have, I'm going to be doing spawn theory, map breakdowns, all the stuff that theater mode allows you to do, whereas Battlefield does not have a theater mode right now, and that really hinders you from doing video. The best you can do is really live capture and then do commentaries over it. But as far as the gameplay value, I'm going to town on this. I can't believe how much I enjoyed the game. I was really skeptical when I started. I said, okay, I have to get this game, because lots of people are going to be playing it. I got to produce video for it. I gotta, get my render settings for 1080p set up. I gotta do all these things. And I'm actually coming to find that I'm falling in love with this game. Just everything about it is it's so beautiful. And there's so many different things you can do. And it feels like Call of Duty is becoming kind of linear. And if they want to keep up with the gaming industry, they're going to have to update engine in a big way. And can they do that effectively? I guess we'll wait and see. It's a lot of speculation. But, Battlefield 3 versus Modern Warfare 3. This is a big battle here. And obviously, Modern Warfare 3 is probably going to win the sales battle this year. But what happens next year? And the year after that? You just don't know. Well, that's about all I got. Let me know what you think in the comments. Frag out.